So page 45, ya Jude, we're gonna complete exercise 3 and then we'll go to the writing part.
Book 2.
Book 2, page 45. Yes, yes, Amir. So page 45. We still have a short exercise and then we'll be done from the grammar part. That's the plural nouns. Let's do this one very quickly. You shouldn't have any problem with this one anymore. Yes, dear.
Don't join.
Yes, Samir, what did you say?
Good morning.
Good morning, Erisar. Good morning, my dear. So we are on book 2, page 45. We still have a short exercise before we go to the writing part. So let's remember a little bit about plural nouns. So the first rule is to add s. The second rule
Miss,
is
on which we should write them on the copybook?
Aya, you don't have book 2, right? Aya, you don't have book 2? If you don't have book 2,
I have.
oh no, on the book you have to write them.
I'm done.
On the book.
I'm done. I did them all.
Great, Yajud, great. So let's review a little bit the rules. We have 5 rules. The first rule is to add s to most of the verbs. The second rule is to add es if the word ends with sh, ch, x, o, double s, so you add es. For some words that end with y and before the y there's a consonant, you have to cross the y and put ies. Some words they don't change at all, like dear, dear. Some words they end with f or fe, you cross the f and the fe and put ves. And some are irregular plural nouns, they change, like child, children. Yes, Yajud, what do you want, dear?
I'm done. I finished
Oh,
them all.
great, Yajud, great. So let me start with the first one. Since you're done, Yajud, can you tell us what's the plural of the word dear?
Stays the same. Dear.
It stays the same. It's the last rule that we wrote. So it stays the same. So some plural nouns, they never change. So dear is one of them. Dear, one dear and many dear. It doesn't change at all. It doesn't change. So dear, dear. Rena, good morning. We are on book 2, page 45. Book 2, page 45.
Miss, which page?
Can I do?
45. Book 2, page 45.
Okay.
Yes,
Can I do?
yes, yeah, ox.
What?
Book 2,
We put E and
oxen. It will be oxen. So ox, one ox, and
oxen.
2 oxen. Yes, Jude.
You it?
Yes, you did the first one, yeah, Jude. Let's give the chance for the rest. So I'm gonna go to.
What do you want to
I was muting you. Okay, Muhammad Al-Hajjar. She foot.
Big.
So 1 foot and many or 2
Feet.
feet. Feet, yes, without s, feet. So great, ya Muhammad. Let me go to Samir Bisani. What's the plural of sheep? Great, ya Samir. I'm gonna come to you after Samir Bisani.
What did you say?
What's the plural of sheep?
Sheep.
Yeah.
It stays sheep.
It stays sheep. Great, ya Samir. You never put. We don't have sheeps. We don't have. It stays the same. سمير الحاج. Mouse.
Mice.
Mice. One mouse and many mice. Samir, Muhammad الحاج.
Yeah.
Goose.
Geese.
Geese. It's an
Yeah.
irregular one. It changes. And mouse and mice also it's irregular. Sally.
Okay.
Person. A person.
People.
People. So one person and many people.
Many people.
Yeah.
Woman.
Okay. Don't say the answer, please. So I can choose someone. Elisar. Woman. Woman.
Woman. She's
So woman. You're right, Elisar. So one woman and woman. Let me go to Ahmad.
I did them all right.
Great, yeah, Jude. So Ahmad, tooth, tooth.
Thesis.
No, tooth. What's this word over it? Teeth, only teeth. There is no teeths. Teeth. One tooth and
All of me are correct.
all of your answers are correct. We don't say all of me. All my answers are correct.
By myself.
You did it by yourself. That's great, ya Muhammad.
And me. I did. I
Great.
see the words and I.
You choose from them. That's great, great. It's not a difficult one at all. It's not tricky, it's easy. So deer stays deer, sheep stays sheep, person, people, ox, oxen, mouse, mice,
Math,
woman, woman,
can
foot,
we read the
feet.
country mouse and the city mouse?
We will read it, but after we learn compare and contrast. Yes, 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 Sally.
Done.
You're done. Okay, yes, Sally. So let's go. I think you need 1 more minute before we go to compare and contrast. So I'm gonna wait 1 minute before I go to great. So all of you are done. Lana, Farshukh, are you done? Okay, let's go to the writing part.
Yes.
Yes, yes, Elisar.
Can I go to the toilet?
Yes, you can go. Don't be late, Elisar, so we can continue. So compare and contrast is the one that you're gonna have in writing. We'll watch a short video about that. What is compare and what is contrast? You've heard of these words before. And when I say to compare, is to see how they are similar or the same. That's why I'm gonna write under compare, same. And under contrast, I'm gonna write different, different. So if you're looking at two things and you are comparing and contrasting them, it means you need to see how they are the same and how they are different. Let's watch this video and let's see what are the words that you use in compare and contrast. And what do we call this? That's
I
it.
write same and different.
Don't write anything, Yajud. Just now watch the video and later you will write them. So let's watch this video about compare and contrast.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct.
Compare and contrast. An important skill within reading is being able to compare and
So compare and contrast, it's a strategy used in reading. When we want to read the city and the country, you will compare and you will contrast. You will see how they are the same and how they are different.
contrast. An important skill within reading is being able to compare and contrast. It helps us to organize information more efficiently. It's also an important skill in our everyday lives. What does compare and contrast mean? To compare means to identify similarities between two or more things. To contrast means to identify differences. As an example, we're going to use a Venn diagram to compare and contrast lions and zebras. A Venn diagram is a useful tool to help organize
What, Yajud?
I can't see it good.
Maybe your connection is weak, Yajud.
No, my connection.
I don't know. What about the rest? Can you see the video clearly?
Yes, I.
So it seems.
Yes, I can see it.
So Jude, maybe your connection is weak or you have a weak connection, internet.
Sound cutting. It's like
Yeah, it's from the internet, dear. It's from the internet.
An important skill within reading is being able to compare and contrast. It helps us to organize.
So if you look at these two fruits, you have the apple and the orange. If we want to compare and contrast them, we want to see how they are the same and how they are different. The two are fruits. If you look at the same similarities, the two are fruits. The two are healthy. The two are eaten, can be eaten. You need to peel them, you can peel them. So these about, and if we look at the differences, the color is different and the taste is different. And also
the shape.
and the shape is different. So we have similarities and differences between them. To compare is to see how they are the same. To contrast is to see how they are different.
Information more efficiently. It's also an important skill in our everyday lives. What does compare and contrast mean? To compare means to identify similarities between two or more things. To contrast means to identify differences.
So till now, we agree on comparing is to see how they are similar or the same. And to contrast is to see how they are different.
As an example, we're going to use a Venn diagram to compare and contrast lions and zebras. A Venn diagram is a useful tool.
So this is called a Venn diagram. This one, the two circles, you took it also in science. You took it in science also, the two circles. In between is how they are the same, and on the sides, how they are different. So if you look at lions and zebras, you will see how they are the same and how they are different.
Organize similarities and differences.
And the zebra doesn't have hair like the
So the color, it has a
color
stripe.
is the
It has a stripes, yes, Ali. Different color, yes, we have different things.
Such as both animals have 4 legs, they're both found in Africa, and both are mammals. As for differences, zebras are black and white, lions are a yellowy gold. Zebras migrate, lions don't. Lions eat meat, they're carnivores, while zebras eat plants, they're herbivores.
So if you look at the similarities,
And Miss and Miss
yes, ya Muhammad.
And the lion love hunting and the zebra don't love hunting. Miss,
Yes, ya Muhammad.
do you mean the lion love hunting and the zebra don't hunt?
Yes, the lions are great predators, and the zebras are not. Yes, Elisar.
and the lion he are strong and the zebra she not so strong.
Yeah, so lions are stronger than zebras. You're right, ya Elisar. So if you look at the similarities, they have 4 legs, African mammals. The lions are yellow in color, while the zebras are black and white. The lions don't migrate. It means they don't leave their place. They don't go from one country to another. While zebras, they leave their place. They go from one country to another. Carnivores, they eat only meat, lions, while zebras are herbivores. And from herb, it means grass. They eat herbs, they eat grass, and they feed on grass. They are not carnivores. Then-
We can use the term comparing more broadly to refer to finding both similarities and differences. Authors often compare and contrast ideas and subjects within
And
text, and it's our job to make sense of the comparisons they've made.
Miss and their fair are not the
Identifying signal
same.
words within texts makes comparing easier. Let's have a look at some words that authors use to compare and contrast. These words or phrases are used to compare, in other words, to highlight similarities. Also, to, similar, both, alike, same, similarly, in the same way. For example, lions and zebras are alike in that they are mammals. These words or phrases are used to contrast, that is, to highlight differences. But, different, differ, in contrast, whereas, on the other hand, however. For example, zebras are herbivores, whereas lions are carnivores. Here is a text comparing two video game systems, the GameStation 4 and the Pocket Play. Can you see any compare and contrast signal words? Pause here while you look. Here's one. The word unlike tells us the author is identifying a difference. Can you see which difference the author is referring to? It says the Pocket Play is available in different colours. This means the GameStation 4 is not. Here's another signal word I found. However. This word tells us the author is identifying another difference. The GameStation 4 has more memory and better graphics than the Pocket Play. Here's another signal word, both. It tells us that there is a similarity. Can you see what it is? They are similar in that they are both powerful.
So I think this part, we watched it before. We're gonna go to this important part. These are the words that you have to memorize. You have to keep in your mind when we say similarities, we use also. It means lions and zebras, or lions and zebras are alike or similar, similarly, both, in the same way. When we show differences, you start with the first sentence, you say, lions are yellow in color, but, or however, or in contrast, or different, or on the other hand, zebras are black and white. So these are the words that you should memorize.
Miss,
Yes, Aya?
Miss, I didn't see the video very well.
You didn't see the video. Why, Aya?
I didn't see the video very well because the internet connection.
Oh, because of the connection. Okay, I'm gonna change the video, Aya. I'm gonna go to another one. So to see, we will compare two things over here and then we can go to the book.
Can you send them on school?
For sure, you're gonna see it on the link, dear. They are found on the link.
Monster Math presents Addition Below 10. Okay, class. Compare
Okay, I think this one, I'll play it in a minute. Compare and contrast. This is another one that you should watch.
and contrast. What do the words compare and contrast mean? Compare means to tell what is alike or the same between two things. Contrast means to tell what is different between two things. I can compare and contrast using a Venn diagram. A Venn diagram is a graphic organizer that has two circles that overlap. The middle is to tell what is alike, and the sides is to tell what is different. Let's compare and contrast between a bird and a cat. In the middle, I will write that they are both animals, and they both can be pets. However, a bird is a bird from the bird family. It can fly and hatches eggs, but a cat is a mammal. It cannot fly and it gives birth. Authors often compare and contrast between things within a story or text. They use keywords to show how things are alike or different. Some keywords that are used to compare are same, also, like, both, alike, similar, similarly, or as well as. An example would be both birds and cats can be pets to people. Some keywords to contrast are different, difference, but, unlike, although, however, while, and on the other hand. For example, I can say birds lay eggs while cats give birth. Try using some of these keywords in your writing when you are comparing or contrasting between two things. Thanks for watching.
Yes, Jude.
Hasna,
Yes, Jude.
what is on the other hand?
On the other hand, it means on the other side, like but. Okay, so let's go to the book now so we can read what they told you about compare and contrast. I want you to write under compare, book 2, yes, Lana. We are on book 2, page 46, yeah, Lana. So under compare, I want you to write similarity or difference. Same, similar, similarities, and under contrast, differences. Yes, dear. And right above this box over here, Venn diagram.
Which page?
46, page 46.
Are you here?
What, yeah, Samir?
46.
He's covering his eyes, Samir, with his mask, maybe.
Page 46. Yeah, I can see you.
You can see me. Great. So, Samir, we are on page 46, right? Similarities under compare and under contrast differences. And let's read and see it's about what. Okay, let me start with Muhammad Al-Hajjar. Read. A compare and contrast paragraph. Muhammad Al-Hajjar, Samir, please. I chose Muhammad Al-Hajjar to read it, not you. Muhammad, read. A compare.
بس بدنا نكتب هول الكلمات اللي كتبتيهم بالأحمر.
Ahmad, use your English language, dear. Repeat. What did you say?
بس we want to write
Yeah, you need to write. Yeah, you need to write the words. The words, yes. Similarities, differences, and Venn diagram. Hamad Al-Hajjar, read a compare contrast paragraph.
Contrast paragraph is a paragraph that shows similars or different.
So it shows similar things or different things, similarities and differences. So Muhammad Al-Haj, continue. There are words.
There are similarities.
Like
Both
both,
look alike,
same, similar.
similarly.
Okay, I want you to circle these, please. Circle these words. These words show similarity. You have both, alike, the same, and similarly. Please circle these words. Those show the same. Samir, please remove that and be with us. Samir Bisani. Sally, read the differences. There are also
There are words that help show similarities,
show
both
differences.
like alike.
No. Read this
that
part. Sally, this part. There are also words.
There are also words that help show difference alike, however, but yet other hand.
So I want you to draw a box around these words that show differences and alike, however, but yet on the other hand. Please draw a box. These words show differences.
Yes, I write Venn and
Yes,
diagram.
yes, right. Venn diagram. Venn diagram. It is a Venn diagram. Jude, read a Venn diagram.
A Venn diagram is an illustration that uses circles to show the similarities and differences between two things or more. It helps the writer organize her ideas.
Okay, so a Venn diagram, the Venn diagram that you see over here, it helps you organize your ideas. It helps you organize, it means write your ideas clearly and it helps you organize them, put them in order. So I think all of you are done. We will go now to exercise 1.
No, miss.
You're not done yet, Yasamir? You are just drawing a box.
I am done with everything.
You're drawing a box,
Me
Yasamir.
too.
You're not done with what, dear?
Me
Oh,
too.
it's only
Yes. Okay, wait a little bit.
only draw the box and write these only.
Miss, I circled them. I didn't write them.
Yeah, don't write them. I said just circle them and draw a box. Okay, are you ready to see the proofreading marks? Samir, did you finish?
Yes.
Okay, now we will go to exercise 1, dear. In exercise 1, I want Rena, read exercise 1 to your friends. Proofread. Proofread.
Read the following compare contrast paragraph between cat and dog. Pick out 6 mistakes and correct them on the lines below.
So I will show you the proofreading marks, and right here S, it's not cat, it's cats, since they said cats and dogs. So they want you to proofread the following, compare and contrast. You need to know what's proofreading. And when we say proofreading, it means what? We will watch a video about proofreading. And if you were at school, I always give your friends a paper about proofreading. So to proofread and find 6 mistakes. Let's go and watch this video about proofreading. Before time is up, let's watch this video about proofreading marks. So we have proofreading marks. These are marks, you use them when you proofread. When there's mistakes in a paragraph and you need to fix the mistakes. Let's see how. So this shape that you see over here, like a hat and a small line, this one it means that you need to insert a comma, to put a comma. They forgot to put a comma, you have to put it. If you're coming with them, please bring napkins here. Did you see after them? You have to insert a comma, you have to put a comma. So when you see this shape, it means inserting a comma. The same shape but upside down. This one means that you need to insert an apostrophe, to put an apostrophe. He wrote it like this, I didn't here need an apostrophe. So it's like 7 in Arabic and apostrophe above it. To insert quotation marks, you two, like 77 in Arabic and 2 quotations at the top. Like here, Jim said, it's a lovely day. Here, they need to insert an apostrophe over here and here. If they forgot to put a period or a dot, you only put a dot and you circle it like that. If you want to delete something, to erase something, you make this shape, like E in French. Look at this, I proofread. They wrote proofread in 2 P's, you cross 1 P. So look over here, if you want to transpose, it means you have to look, I proofread, work here. I want to move the word over here.
To solve exercise 1.
Samir, these are proofreading marks. You need to know them before you solve. How could you solve when you don't know the marks, the shapes? If it's only one word and you did it 2 words, or they wrote it 2 words, you make like this to make it 1 word. If If you want to begin a paragraph, you have to put the indent shape. This is the indent shape. It's like Q and another line next to it. Did you see here? They indented. They need to indent before they start the paragraph. If you use wrong word like me, like I proofread their paper, there is wrong here. You write 2 W's and you circle them. When you need to capitalize, you draw 3 lines. I used to do this with you last year.
Miss Hasna.
Yes. Yes, Aya.
Miss, I'm not hearing I'm not seeing the video very well, so I'm gonna watch it on School
Okay.
Connect.
Okay, dear. Okay. If you want to make it a short letter, you have to draw a line on it. It means a slash to make it a lowercase. If there's a spelling mistake, it means there's a word written wrong. You have to write SP. So if you have used a line, yes, 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 Elisar. Yes, Elisar. So we're gonna write these tomorrow on the copybook before we start proofreading tomorrow. We're gonna write the proofreading marks on the copybook. See you tomorrow and have a nice day. Bye. Bye, bye.